Question number 11, it is a question from the concepts of averages and ratios. Okay, so in this case, it's basically a question you can do using simple equations. You can make some variables. Okay, so they're asking 5 years ago, there's some relation between the age of Piyush and Jay is given. Okay, so using this relation, you can find out the ratio of their ages, and their average is also given at the same time, which is 56. Now, at the same time, if the age of their friend, another person, Ajmal, was also included, then the average will become 52. So from here, using the previous equations, we can find out the age of Ajmal as well. Now they want the average age of Jay and Ajmal 6 years from now. So you'll have to take care of the time frame. So to start with, they're talking about 5 years ago, and they want the values 6 years from now. Okay. So I'll assume the ages of Piyush and Jay as P and J, and I'll assume these ages 5 years ago. Okay, so I'll not assume the present ages, but I'll assume the ages 5 years ago. So 5 years ago, 1/4 of Piyush's age, 1 by 4, was equal to Jay's age, 1/3 of Jay's age, J upon 3. So 5 years ago, the ratio of their ages, P upon J, was 4 upon 3. So this was the ratio of their ages 5 years ago. Now the average at that time was 56. So I can say that the sum of the ages of P and J 5 years ago was 56 multiplied by 2, that is 112. All right. Now using this relation and the sum of their ages, you can find out the ages of Piyush and Jay respectively 5 years ago. So 5 years ago, the age of Piyush was 4 upon 7 into 112. 4 upon 7 multiplied by 112. Now 7, 16. So this will become 64. And the age of Jay will be 36 plus 12. That is 48. All right. So that is 112 minus 64, which is 48. So these are the ages of Piyush and Jay 5 years ago. Okay. The sum being 112. Now, if I'll also include the age of Ajmal at that time only, then the average was 52. So I can say that the sum of the ages of Piyush, Jay, and Ajmal 5 years ago was 52 into 3, that is 156. I already know the value of P and J, or I already know the value of P plus J, which is 112. So the value of A, Ajmal's age 5 years ago, will become 44. That is 156 minus 112. So now I have individual ages of Piyush, Jay, and Ajmal 5 years ago. Now we have to find out the average of Jay and Ajmal 6 years from now. Now Jay's age and Ajmal's age. Jay 5 years ago was 48, Ajmal was 44. So the average of Jay and Ajmal 44 plus 48 divided by 2, that is 46. Now this 46 was the average of Jay and Ajmal 5 years ago. Okay, so the present average will be 46 plus 5, and the average 6 years from now will be adding another 6 to this value. So 46 plus 5 plus 6 will become 57. So 57 will be the average age of Jay and Ajmal 6 years from now, and 57 should be the correct answer. That is option C. All right. So yes, 57 is the correct answer. Let's move on to look at the next question.